We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Ought to be a good one here between the Detroit Tigers and the Chicago Cubs. Detroit find themselves on a 5-game skid. They'll try to get back on track next. Adbert Alzolay gets the starting nod for the Cubs in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really dependable. Last 3 starts, ERA just under 3.00, and that's some pretty good pitching. Minimizes the amount of walks, keeps his hits down, and if he can do more of the same of that, he should have some pretty good fortune in this one here today.
Standing in, Zach McKinstry. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he takes ball 1. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Yeah, Matty, they've been playing some quality baseball. The first 4 games of this homestand, they've taken 3 out of the first 4, looking to capitalize and continue to play good ball today.
You know, Dero, this is time to get greedy. When you win 3 of the first 4, boy, if you could win 4 of the first 5.
Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Now that is the way you want to start a game on the road. He comes out swinging and stands at second as the first base runner of the night. Now we'll see if his teammates can pick him up and if they can punch first.
And that brings up Javi Baez, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Alzolay has both great strikeout stuff and exceptional command on the mound to go with it. A rare combination, but one that makes him one of the best in our sport.
Matty V, you talked about it. He doesn't walk a whole lot of guys. Well, if you don't walk a lot of guys, that means you have to throw the ball in the strike zone. And when you do, with great stuff like this guy has, he racks up the strikeouts. There aren't a lot of guys that get strikeouts by throwing the ball in the strike zone. This is one of the few that does it.
Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Hey, D-Roll, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall, he's been a fair umpire.
And it's fouled away. A runner at second, nobody out. Skied into straightaway right. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And the throw from right will not be in time as he takes third on the flyout. With that, let's get you a look at the starting 9 for the Tigers. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, Matt, we'll see if Jonathan Scope can keep up the hot bat. He's got a 12-game hit streak right now. That's 12 games. Talk about impressive. I love watching how he goes to the plate, and it looks like he's in attack mode constantly right now.
So now to the plate, Andy Ibanez, fielded cleanly. And that's the second out.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, number 7, Jonathan Scope.
Here's Jonathan Scope now, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First delivery to him on the way. Hit the other way out toward right field. Long run for the right fielder. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So they're able to get the runner to third in the opening half inning, but can't bring him around. Now the Cubbies will get their first crack. No score. Joey Wentz gets the ball for the Tigers in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, you hate to go into game thinking that you're going to have to get the bullpen involved, but you may have to with this guy on the mound. He's not known for going very deep into games. Very rarely does he go 6 innings or more, so this very well could be one of those Johnny Holstaff days.
Into the box now, Ian Happ coming into this one. His season home run total tops in the National League.
You know, D-Roll, we're into the summer right now. This guy's power's been off the charts. Looks like he's going to be able to do this all season long.
I think he is, Dan, and the ball's going to start flying now. Weather's starting to warm up in certain parts of the country. We're getting into the late part of summer. You're going to see some epic home runs down the stretch.
And he is going to have extra bases here to start the home first. Around second, he's on his way to third. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple.
Yeah, everyone knows this guy's been having a great year at the plate, but he's not exactly a gazelle on the bases. But he turns on the Jets here and makes it all the way to third. He might need an oxygen tank, but hey, he made it.
To the plate now, Suzuki, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. So, guys, these Tigers, as they begin play here tonight, they come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide.
Yeah, I get it, Matty. The team's on a moderate losing streak right now. Can't be happy with the way they played, but they have to find a way to relax a little bit. Everybody goes through these little stretches, these little valleys throughout the course of a long season. This team should right itself, and it needs to start today.
Runner at third here, nobody out. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first, but not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
Now the 3-0 offering. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
Now to the plate, Trey Mancini. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Check swing called strike, 0-1.
I know he stole a strike right there, but he wants to get that curveball down or he's going to get hurt.
1-1 the count to the Cubs first baseman. From the belt, kicks and deals. Hit hard down the line, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Runners are at first and third with none out. Throw over to the bag, and he's back in standing. The 1-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
From the belt, kicks and deals.
That's the ball.
Definitely in a tough situation facing the 3-hitter. You can work around him and maybe walk him to load the bases, but that just sets up the cleanup guy with the bases loaded.
Fouled off. And before the big 3-2 pitch, time is called at home plate. Here's a look over to first, and the runner back pulled high in the air out to left field. Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Now at the plate, Patrick Wisdom. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. First delivery to him on the way. Takes this the other way to right. And this is going to find the seam in right center and should get to the ivy for extra bases. And the run will score all the way from first. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Well, the beat goes on with this guy. Runner in scoring position. No doubt when he comes up, he's thinking RBI. What does he do? Double the drive and another run. This guy is a money run producer.
Stepping in now, Christopher Morrow. High in the air out to center field. Catch made out there in center field as the runner will tag from second. And he'll make it up to third on the fly ball as he's in there now with 2 away. And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. B-Row, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup and one thing jumps out. The fact that there is a ton of swing and miss up and down the lineup. They lead the league in strikeouts, and I'll tell you what, could become a big problem today if this guy's hitting the outside corner.
And that'll bring in Miguel Amaya, trying to cash in here in his first at-bat with a runner at third and 2 gone. And a breaking ball's bounced out towards second. He's got it. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday night baseball after this. Stepping up to the plate, Kerry Carpenter, as we run you the numbers to see the splits between July and August.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. That evens it up 1-1. Now the pitch. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
In the air out to straightaway left. Happ is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first out.
Okay, here's how the Cubbies are lining up defensively. And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
Standing in now, Nick Solak, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He'll start play with that average down in the low 230s. 5 homers and 15 RBIs. And he takes this one high, 1-1.
1-1.
Trying to bunt his way on, but this is popped up. Alzolay is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Batting 7, the center fielder, Jake.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the center fielder, Jake Marisnick. Here comes the first pitch. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Scooped up, throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They're down 2-0. Bottom of the inning now, and stepping up as the shortstop, Nico Horner.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
He walked a guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
He almost got him to commit there. As we take another look at it in slow motion, he comes awfully close to breaking that plane, but he was able to hold back. Strong wrist, and he gets a trip to first because of it.
He's set. Here it comes. On its tailor-made to short. 6, 4, 3, and they turn the double play. So base is empty now after the double play. And next will be the pitcher, Alzolay. Got him fishing that time. 0-1. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
Ball taken there. 2-1 now. Two out, nobody on. To 2-2 now. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is coming to the plate now. Number 13. He brings an average in the 260s into this one.
13.
Sinker on the inside, and that's a strike. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Happ has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. And with 1 away, time for a look at our current standings, and you can see that these guys enter play down by just 2 games in the division race. Stepping in, Joey Wentz, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. No balls and 1 strike. 1-1 the count to the Tigers pitcher. And it's 1-2.
1-2.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
And he popped him up. Wisdom backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
The batter, the second baseman, Zach McKinstry.
So striding forward now, Zach McKinstry. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
The windup and the 0-1.
1-1.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And another foul ball. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Full count.
And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now. 3-2. And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner. Striding into the box, Javier Baez. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. McKinstry leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And this one's down the middle, a ball and a strike.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
2 balls and a strike to Javi Baez. Line drive, base hit to right. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting, third baseman.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. At the plate now, Andy Ibanez, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And low, it's a ball and a strike.
1-1.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Left side, reined in. Throw on to first, and the Tigers wind up with nothing as the ready to go for the last half of the inning, and standing in the outfielder, Ian Happ.
The left fielder, Ian Happ.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch.
1-1. Two balls, 1 strike.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
In now,
Number
Suzuki.
27.
He drew a walk his first time up. Now the pitch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Suzuki is really a rare talent in this sport, a true five-tool player, as they say, which means he can make an impact in a game at any time. Really a joy to watch, not someone you want to take your eye off of.
Yeah, this guy's worth the price of a ticket. Just to watch his tool set, but not only that, the way he grinds at the plate, the way he battles defensively, this guy is one of the true superstars in our game.
Now the 2-1 pitch.
Count.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
I know this guy isn't known for his hitting prowess, but that's a nice job right there. Getting a single on a 3-2 pitch in the middle of the zone. Grab your glove and flash some light.
So here's Trey Mancini. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. And a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove. And he's safe.
And I think that may have been a situation where the runner on first was waiting to see if the ball was going to get down or not. If there were 2 outs, he most likely scores there. Instead, he has to hold at third. Can't really fault him for that, though.
Into the box now, Patrick Wisdom, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
Working for the punch out and the offering.
That's down. Ball.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here. And when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys. And when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
Runners are at second and third with 1 down. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3.
Now batting, number 5.
Stepping in, Christopher Morrow. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Morrow, a native of the Dominican Republic. He's a second-year big leaguer. 1-1. Here it is. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
And a strike. Threw him a breaking ball that time. 2-2.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
Carpenter is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. Leading off the inning, Jonathan Scope, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Drilled on the ground to short. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the throw won't be in time, as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first.
to right fielder.
Runner at first following the error. And that'll bring forth the rookie outfielder, Kerry Carpenter. Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone. And he falls behind 0-2. Nobody out, runner on first. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. Left fielder is on the move, and no one will track it down. The 2-2 one more time. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be two. One there, on to first, and they get the double play.
Doesn't come much easier than that. Tailor-made 6-4-3 double play and an easy one to turn.
Digging in, Nick Solak. He popped out in his first trip. Now the pitch. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Solak, a 27-year-old. He was taken in the second round back in the 2016 first-year player draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And the off-balance throw is right there for the third out, and a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. Just about set to go for the last of the fourth, but before we do that, here's Heidi Wackney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already. And he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
That's the ball.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Miguel Amaya is in for the second time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
And there's a line drive base hit to left field.
Hey guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
At the plate, Nico Horner. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250, and even 20 home runs and 43 RBIs. The 1-0. A bouncer to the left side. There's one. On to first, and as Ernie may have said, it's 2 for the price of 1 for the Tigers. 2 away.
Now back, second baseman.
At the plate, Nick Madrigal. Here's the first pitch to him.
That's the ball. Outside.
Madrigal, a California-born ball player. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. There's a belt-high strike to even the count at 1-1.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
Line towards center field. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there, Dan. Was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Boy, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9. They could put a hurting on you. They're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
In now, Alzolay. And he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. In there, and it's even at 1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
1-1 is strike 2 swinging.
1-2 is the count.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 1 left. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Tigers manager to discuss his thoughts on Detroit's offense. And he told me he'd like to see a lot more aggressiveness in their at-bats the rest of the game. Too much of the time, they're finding themselves in disadvantaged counts like 0-2 and 1-2. And that's basically never a formula for success. He said they're getting a lot of strikes to swing at, so the emphasis the rest of the game has to be to jump on those strikes early in the at-bat.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. The 1-2. Popped him up. Mancini in foul ground. 1 out.
Now batting.
All right, so time now for the Cubs Road to the Show report as we see a couple of prospects who have been performing at a high level in the upper minors. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Number 13 is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. So far on the year, number 13 is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, number 13 has a batting line residing in the 290s, looking to boost that even higher here. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
There's ball 4.
Ball 4. Runner take the base.
So stepping in, Joey Wentz 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Wentz.
Expecting a potential bunt. The corner infielders come way in to try to protect. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1.
In today's game, if they're going to give you an out, you take it. You have to find a way to execute a pitch in the zone, allow him to get the bunt down, and take the out at first.
To second for 1. Relay throw, but it'll be too late as he's well safe at first.
Second base.
Now at the plate, Zach McKinstry. It was a walk in his last trip. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
1-0.
Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat. 1-0. Two balls and no strikes.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches, and when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Oh, and he takes his eye off it there as it goes right past him into right. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting. The shortstop.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Hit hard to third, and just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away.
The third baseman, Andy.
Well, that's not a bad pitch right there. That's a pretty good sinker. He just happens to hook that one right into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, he got the bat head out right there, Dan, and was able to get that one to left field.
0 for 2 for him to this point. Ready with the 0-1.
1-1.
Clearly, this is a tough situation to be on the mound, but the key here is minimizing. They're up by 2, so if he could find a way to get out of this bases loaded jam by only giving up 1 run, that would be clutch.
Bases are loaded here, 2 down. And that's going to be high, 2-2 now. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The 2-2. Swing, and he pops him up, and this should get him out of it. Madrigal is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. So the Tigers leave him loaded. They trail things here. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and set to go is the switch-hitting outfielder, Ian Happ.
The left fielder, Ian Happ.
First offering on its way.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
This one's down to third. And that's out number 1.
Now batter.
Settling in now, Suzuki. He singled his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. 2 runs, 6 hits. 1 error for the Cubs to this point. Hit on the ground toward the left. Baez fields it cleanly, and they are not going to get him at first. He's aboard easily. So chalk that one up as an E6, and he really can't believe it out there. Into the box, Trey Mancini. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Alzolay is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting.
So in now for Chicago, Patrick Wisdom. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. 1 ball, no strikes, the count. Here's the 1-0. And, ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1. Chopper down the third baseline. But a foul ball, 1-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Not in time as he steals second.
Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt, Matty. The ball isn't carrying well tonight, and we haven't seen any home runs, so sometimes you have to try for something else. Now, with seeing I single could be all it takes to push a run across.
Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Now the 3-2 pitch. Line toward right center. And that gets down as he can't get there in time. And not in time as the run scores.
Hey, with that base hit right now, the lead's 3-0. The way their pitcher's going, D-Row, that might hold up in this one.
Yeah, and you're well aware of it, Dan, as an offense, just trying to put those extra runs across the board. You can take a look at the guy on the slab, toeing the slab. He's on fire right now.
Stepping in now, Christopher Morrow. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. A 2-ball, no-strike count to the Cubs center fielder. A runner on first with 2 away. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And that'll hit off the ivy out there. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
That's what good hitters do. You get a pitch you like and you just explode on it. He blasted that one over the left fielder's head for an easy double.
Now here comes the Tigers skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Tyler Alexander comes on now, looking for the final out of the inning to strand the 2 runners in scoring position.
Tyler Alexander.
Into the box, Miguel Amaya, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Ready with the 1-0, and it's fouled away. Hit hard towards center. That's in there. Base hit. The runner from second crosses the plate. Now a 5-0 lead.
Boy, talking about having ducks on the pond right there, D-Row.
I know everybody wants to hit a home run. Those are the ones you remember. But without question, Dan, 2 out, 2 RBI knocks with runners in scoring position right there. You remember these knocks.
Standing in now, Nico Horner. And this one's in the dirt. And no advance. It's ball 1. Swing and a miss, 1-1.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
Hit the other way out toward right field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Another good inning for the Cubs here, and you don't need me to tell you that these folks don't need much of a reason to have a good time. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. New inning set to get underway. And next, the dangerous power threat, Jonathan Scope.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
A ball and a strike. And he looks at one in there, 1-2. Now the pitch. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Wow, this guy's mowing right through this lineup right now, but that's what happens when you don't get a chance to see a pitcher very often. That's one of the things that are helpful when you're pitching in interleague games. It's always a good advantage for the pitcher because the hitters don't get to see that guy very often.
So now to the plate, Kerry Carpenter. As the first pitch to him's a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. A bouncer up the middle. Fielded cleanly. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, the left fielder.
Into the box now, Nick Solak. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
He's got it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Down in order go the Tigers. Need to get it going soon. Digging in, Nick Madrigal. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
The second baseman, Nick Madrigal.
First pitch of the at-bat.
No, that missed.
Now the 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
2-0 count, the pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Pitch on the way. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this half inning. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner, and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
Yan Gomes come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
Number 15, Yan Gomes.
Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. Into the bleachers and gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Number 10 for him on the year as this lead swells to 7-0.
Hey, in today's game of extreme velocity, if you have mediocre stuff, you cannot miss over the heart of the plate. You have to nibble at the corners. He wasn't able to do that, and he paid the ultimate price.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. As he'll chase one up around the letters here for strike one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now this ball's hit deep to left field. Solak's on the move. Gone! Back-to-back homers. A solo home run here off the bat of Ian Happ. Home run number 47 thus far, as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Garrett Hill gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
Now batting, number 27.
Into the box now, Suzuki. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 1-0 is taken, strike 1. The 1-1 home is a slider that misses below the zone.
2-1.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Trey Mancini waits on deck. The 3-1 pitch. And this will be nowhere close as his control deserts him here. It's a 5-pitch walk.
It's all a part of learning how to pitch in the big leagues. Major league hitters will not bail you out by swinging at pitches out of the zone. So he's going to have to continue to learn how to get guys out at this level.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Slapped hard the opposite way. Carpenter is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Now batting, number 16.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Patrick Wisdom. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. A ball and no strikes.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Now a sinker falls in there for a called strike. 2-1. 3 runs already home here. This one is launched. Look at this. And bye-bye. That one's gone into the bleachers. So a 2-run shot to left center. Number 35 now on the season as the blowout continues. We've seen these guys go deep 3 times so far in this one, guys.
D-Bro, some days the fellas walk in with their hitting shoes on, and this looks like one of those games.
Yeah, but there's a saying going around the dugout right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants a chance to get into that batter's box.
At the plate, Christopher Morrow. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 1-0 home. One ball and 2 strikes to count.
Oh, that's frustrating right there. He was right on that. Fastball, took it deep, just couldn't keep it fair. How many times have you seen it? There's a good chance he's punching out right here.
A swing and a blast to center field. No doubt about this one. Back-to-back home runs as that one's way out of here. So it's a solo shot to dead center. 12 home runs for him now thus far, as this lead got even wider. Number 53 will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Number 53. The batter, the catcher, Miguel Amaya.
To the plate now, Miguel Amaya, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Bases are empty, one man out. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1.
1-1.
Into the corner and slicing foul.
Good chance he's not seeing that pitch again. If he does, it's got to be bounced. But I'll tell you, from a pitcher's perspective, that's nothing but a long strike.
The 1-2. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. Fouled off. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Now at the plate, Nico Horner. No hits for him yet in the game despite his team's offensive onslaught. Here comes the first pitch. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Now the Tigers have some action in the bullpen as a left-hander starts to get loose. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Grounded back up the middle. On to first, and it's in time as they're finally able to retire him. But they managed to bat around as 9 men come to the plate and 6 of them score. We're through 6 full. It's the Cubs 11 and the Tigers nothing. Mark Leiter is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Yan Gomes will remain in the game in the number 9 spot and take over at catcher. Seventh inning ready to roll, and up next the center fielder Jake Marisnick.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Drilled to the left side. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3. So a good start to the inning for the Tigers as their leadoff hitters on base.
Now batting, number 13.
In now, number 13. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. From the belt, the pitch. Liner towards second, but this is hauled in by the second baseman.
Now batting, number 53.
Zach Short will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning.
Zach Short.
Now a throw over, and the runner will get back standing. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Zach McKinstry. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. First and second now, one man out. And this will be fouled away. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Here's Javier Baez as he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1. So far 2 for 3 in this one. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
3-0 now.
2 on, 2 out with a base open here as a pitcher. You have to be awful careful. You just don't want to groove something here and give this guy a pitch that he can hit one out of the park on.
And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Andy Ibanez is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Swing and a liner. And that's in there. Base hit. And not in time as the run scores. And he is in there.
Dan, from a pitcher standpoint, that's a backbreaker. 2 out, 2 RBI base hit right there.
Awfully frustrating. You're trying to make some good pitches. You get 2 outs, and all of a sudden you give up that big base hit that drives in 2. Frustrating for a pitcher.
Michael Fulmer will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here it comes, 1-0. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
Oh, that's low. That's a ball.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting in fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
High in the air out to center field. Morrow is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire. So 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. Tyler Holton comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Nick Madrigal is at the plate, and he checks his swing for ball 1.
He would have had to go with the old school Tommy Hawk approach on that one if he wanted to get on top, but he was able to lay off it.
A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Solak's on the move. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Stepping up now, Yan Gomes. First pitch on its way. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Hey, no shame in that. Your eyes light up when that heater comes above the belt. That's so tough to lay off of.
And he lays off for ball 1.
You know, something to keep in mind. They're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series and maybe even the whole week ahead.
A ball and 2 strikes now. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. Stepping into the box, Ian Happ.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Well, I think it's safe to say the ice is melted on this guy. He had been cold coming into this game, but that being his 3rd knock, I guarantee you my man's smiling on the inside.
Stepping in now, Suzuki, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
1-1.
Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1.
2-1.
Off-speed pitch just missed inside.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And he takes ball 4 again, and they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
Well, he made quick work of the first 2 guys this half inning, getting 2 quick outs, but then he gives up a base hit and now the walk. We'll see if he has it in him to draw the line in the sand and get out of this.
From the stretch. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
2 down, runners at first and second. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now.
Boy, this hole he's digging on the mound is all his doing. If you can't throw strikes, you're not going to be out there very long.
Hit high and deep to right center. Marisnick is after it. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Ready for another chance? Kerry Carpenter. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Everything this guy throws is hard. That changeup he throws is in the high 80s to go along with that good heater.
Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
So it's a backwards K on the changeup that time. Kerry Carpenter goes down to become the first out in the 8th inning. Now here's the pitch. Nick Solak comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. A ball that's carrying. That's in the basket. A home run.
Well, some people would say this homer is wasted because they're down so big tonight, but I'm not one of them. I think anything you can build on and take into the next game is valuable, and at least they're still battling.
It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, number 13.
Digging in once again, number 13. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. This is line to left. Happ is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and set to go is the third baseman, Patrick Wisdom.
Well, Matt, this is one of the problems. This guy's a good fastball, particularly low fastball hitter. It doesn't matter how hard or how low you throw it. That's right into this wheelhouse. What you want to do with this guy is move the ball from the belt up to get him to chase something that maybe he'll pop up in the infield.
Strike one to start the at-bat. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And no swing, apparently. Ball one. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1 and 2. The count's now on 2 and 2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
Oh, and there's the good curveball as he set down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight. So coming to the plate, Christopher Morrow. He's homered and doubled in 4 trips, so he's definitely been a factor. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
That missed. That's
And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Now here it comes.
1-1.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And foul, though it had the home run distance. This one's down to 3rd. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the pitcher, Michael.
So here now's the pitcher, Michael Fulmer, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit. Dansby Swanson will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 7, Dansby.
And this is taken outside for ball 1. Comes in here right at 260. 23 homers and 60 runs batted in. Two 2-0 the count to Dansby Swanson.
You'd never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at bat, starting right now.
Now the 2-0. Liner toward right center. And this will be just what the manager ordered as he's off the bench with extra bases. Around second now and headed for third. The relay, but he is in there with a triple.
That's his 4th triple of the year, so he's used to this. He rounded first, eyeing the ball, and he knew he was going for 3. Great hustle and a great piece of hitting.
So now to the plate, Nico Horner, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. Here it comes on 0-2. Good waste pitch, 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Now the 3-2 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Marisnick is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. No damage done after the 2-out triple. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday night baseball after this. Nick Maton is going to pinch hit here to lead off the 9th, and with his club already well down, he'll just need to try and get on base here. Brandon Hughes will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup following the double switch. Dansby Swanson is the new shortstop as he stays in the game after entering as a pinch hitter. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. The average coming in at 266. 5 homers and an even 20 RBIs. The 0-1 on its way. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. The 1-2 pitch. Off the plate that time and a little high. It's even at 2-2.
He went with the off-speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the 1st out. Ready once again, Zach McKinstry. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Here's the first pitch to him.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
Line drive to left. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
At the plate now, Javier Baez. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And there's ball 2 now. Skied into straightaway right. Suzuki back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting.
At the plate, Andy Ibanez. He's 1 for 4 for the game. And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Number 19 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
Number 19.
First delivery to him on the way. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike 1. And this will be a called strike 2, and trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Last breath for the Tigers. This is on the ground over to first. And with that, I can finally say the 4 words I've had on my mind for what seems like an eternity. This ball game is over. 11-3 the final score in this contest. The Cubbies get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Adbert Alzolay gets to double digits with his 10th win of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 11 runs, 15 hits, 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. For the Tigers, 3 runs on 8 hits, 1 error. They left 9 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 37 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Wrigley Field, 41,649. As always, we thank you for your support of Chicago Cubs baseball and remind you to please drive home safely.